Welcome to the Dream Warrior channel. Good afternoon here, YouTube people. What is going on with you all today? I'm over here sitting in my spot. It's, I don't know, maybe 1:30 right now. And I had a little something that I was going to go with today, and then I changed it up because something spectacular happened to me today, and I just wanted to share the news. So I've told you a little bit about my gifts from God. I am the gift, as I have said before, and it means a lot to me. I mean, I love being in this position, and so I will give you a little bit of a testimony. Okay, so I had a friend from the homeless world, and him and I were very close. You've seen him in a couple of these videos, and he was in this introduction video today. He was the other day too, but I decided to go ahead and redo it on him today because he's gone. He went back to Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's just say he was doing a few things here that people would consider really bad, and that's what actually brings most people to the homeless state. It didn't to me, but because I don't do that kind of stuff, but it does affect a lot of people out here in the homeless world. I've had countless homeless people come to me and say, "Oh, well, what addiction do you have that brought you out here like this?" And I said, "Well, I don't have one like that." So, and they didn't believe me at first, and then once they hung out with me or whatever, then they would say, "Well, you're right, you don't. So why are you out here?" And they would question and ask me that, to the point where I had to start questioning and asking myself that question. But that leads me back to my duty according to what God has set in stone for me, and that is being the gift. The gift can be, just coming into somebody's life, having an impact on their life to the point where they start thinking on their own of, why am I like this? Why am I doing this? Why? It gives them a lot of why questions when they meet me. And, I feel great about it. I mean, it doesn't bother me a bit. And, I got a big hug from him this morning. And Baby, the pit bull that he owns, he got picked up this morning, and from this point on, he will no longer be over in this area, and I'm very thankful for that. It's answered prayer for me, and just to see what happens in people's lives after they've changed is just it's a total glorification for me. I just love it, and I wouldn't take it back for anything in the world. For all the tea in China, I would not take it back. I'm very thankful that it is, in fact, that. And, it's good to have good friends in this world. Of course, we exchange telephone numbers, and I will be in contact with him just to check up on him and see how his life is going. But yeah, I know several others out here that are exactly the same, or some of them are even worse. So some of them been out here even longer. So, my job is not yet done, but it's always good to know that you have an impact on somebody, and he will be missed. It was a happy slash sad morning. I'm gonna miss seeing him. I always come out here to see him, and we correspond together or whatever, and he's gonna be missed. What's going on? And I what can I say? But in any case, I just wanted to come out here and say that I also want to thank my mom. Um, I was talking about how I had mentioned a transformation, and she brought up my past, and well, you did this, and this, and she did apologize for that, and I'm thanking her from the bottom of my heart. I really have changed, and hopefully my family will see that. Um, we're just plugging right along, and I'm enjoying every part of this journey that I have been on. Um, I've been doing all kinds of things, and like I said, I really don't want to go into everything that I'm doing because there are some people in your life that might not actually be your fans. They might not be sitting back clapping their hands. They might actually be jealous of you or whatever, and try to ruin everything that you have going on because number one, they think that they're so much better than you and they should be doing so much better than you and this and that. People are just really cloudy in their minds and they're not healed, so they have some kind of way of thinking about you, like, badly, and wanting to destroy everything that you built. So I will not go into detail over what I got going on. But I promise you this: I have a lot going on. I met some spectacular people out here, and also a few online too. And I wanted to say also thank you to Dusty and to Connie. Um, there's a lot of people. Logan. Um, I don't even know. I mean, there's just so many people that I'm so thankful that they are in my life, and I'm actually getting inspired and being an inspiration. And that's what it's all about. Life is about inspiring and being inspired. You know, you you could be inspired by a child. I mean, if you lay down your pride and your ego, you could be inspired by anybody. It doesn't matter, young or old. And that's how we should be. And we should be out here to help other people, not just think about our own lives. Well, I'm not dealing with that person because they blah, 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 blah. But in the Bible, it says if they ask you, help them. And we are compelled to help each other. But so many Christians of this day and age, even if you ask them, they turn their cheek to you. But I believe those are the ones that are going to be really shocked whenever Jesus says, "Flee from me, for I never knew you," because they didn't have that lovingness to them. They're not loving people. I have many people out here that are so loving to me. It's incredible, and I am awesomely grateful and thankful for all of that and more. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and tell you the story of my friend that was out here. Um, I hope and I pray, and in faith, I believe it, that he's going to really do something with his life. And I'm glad that I had somewhat of an impact on that. He thought it within his heart to actually have the guy come in the car with him over to where I'm at, and give me a hug. I couldn't help. I shed a tear or two. But it was a tear of happiness, and I'm very grateful and thankful for all the experiences that I've had. He's not the first one that I've had out here. I try to help the homeless as much as I possibly can because I was, in fact, homeless. And, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, all you can say is this: it's all about love. And I want you to know that I love you. Love yourself. Love my Father God, and by all means love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.